What's the word, YouTube? It's your boy Matias, aka Young Skywalker. I will be going by that now. It's just like a way cooler name. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 1 of my podcast. Call it like I see it. On this podcast, I'll be talking about a bunch of different stuff. And as you can tell by the title, it's how I see it. I'm going to tell you about stuff the way I see it, how I view it. Hopefully you learn some stuff. You might not. You might, but how you know if you don't check it out? So you got to tune in. Roll the intro. So today, Season 1, Episode 1, we'll be talking about friends.
How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. Friends.
Yes, friends, or gang, squad, my niggas, my girls, my boys, whatever you call them, people that surround you. I got 5 points I'm going to go through to help you, better understand friends. First point, a good friend versus a bad friend. Good and bad is subjective, but I'm going to help you out. So a good friend is a person that has nothing but your best interests in mind. They trying to help you go out. They trying to help you do stuff. They trying to help you grow. They trying to help you learn. They trying to help you become an overall person. A bad friend, clearly the name. Every time you with them, it's nothing but trouble. They don't want to do nothing. And if they do want to do something, they always ask you what you want to do. They don't never contribute to your life. All they do is be around. And really, honestly, they really just normally a waste of time. They don't bring none to the table, but they always at the table. Second point, how to spot a bad friend. Now, there's many ways to do this. I'm going to give you 3 main reasons. The first one is what they say. I had somebody I considered a brother, but the way he talked and stuff he said showed me that he really didn't ride for me like I thought he did. So, okay, one day I had a softball game, me and he was playing. It was a tournament. So he asked to ride with me, so I was like, cool. It was me, him, my ex, and her brother. We driving and we go get pizza because I'm like, I know everybody hungry. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to get some pizza. I like, bro, you hungry? He was like, yeah, but I ain't got no money. I'm like, bro, straight as pizza, man. You know what I'm saying? I got you. He was like, I appreciate you, bro, because if it was me and my girl, you had to fend for yourself. That's crazy, right? You supposed to be my boy, my brother, but you tell me if the roles were reversed and you was with your girl, I had to fend for myself. That's not a good friend. That's not a good brother. So I told him, I like, so I shouldn't feed you. He was like, no, y'all ain't saying that. So I continued to feed him, and I continued to feed him some more. But then I noticed, like, he kept doing more stuff. It's always him coming to me, trying to get me to drop him off here, drop him off there, do this for him, do that for him. But he never did enough for me. It was never no give and take. It was just take. And like I said, they were supposed to be my brother. Part 2, their morals. And let's be real. We've all had people in our life that we seen do crazy stuff, said crazy stuff, but we all chalk it up to, that's just how that person is. Yeah, that's how that person is. That's how we know we shouldn't be around that person. Stop avoiding stuff you know is a problem. Just because you probably scared of conflict, or you feel like, I've been hanging with this person all my life, you know what I'm saying? They not really like that, this and that. All that shit right there, kill all that shit, squash all that shit. That's not true. People gonna tell you how they are by their actions, or their words, or both. Don't sit there and ignore it and be like, man, you know what I'm saying? He just do crazy stuff. She just do crazy stuff. Don't do that. Because you're going to find yourself in a bad situation, and you're going to be like, I knew I should have stopped messing with that person. Another way you can spot a bad friend is how they treat other people. Now, I know what you're saying. That's just how they treat strangers. They don't treat me like that. That's no. Because if they can treat another person like that, you can easily be that person. If your friends treat somebody like that, or your so-called friends treat other people bad, why'd you want to hang around that person anyway? Because think about this. When you're not around, how they treating you, how they talking about you, what are they saying to you, how they bring your name up in conversation. Is it good? Is it bad? You don't know. But all you know is they talk about such and such. They talk about this person. They talk about that person. You could be that person too. Remember that. Don't move past stuff people say. Everybody got a reason to mess up. Everybody make mistakes. Everybody slip up sometimes. That's true. But what's the difference between a criminal and somebody who did something bad? It's consistency. If I steal something one time, doesn't make me a criminal. I'm just somebody who stole something. But if I'm constantly stealing, now I'm a thief. Now I'm a criminal. Consistency. If you see a person constantly doing this, constantly doing that, it's not an act. It's how that person is. Don't keep that person around you. Don't ignore the signs. Don't. Signs are up for a reason. If it say stop, keep going to see what happens. Point 3, influence. Now, everybody growing up has heard their whole life. The environment you in influence you. The people you're with influence you. And you know, we hear, but do we really grasp the concept? Think about this. The people you hang around influence what you eat, influence how you dress, but you don't ever think about that. Think about this. Have you ever been scrolling like on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and let's say you seen somebody doing something fun, and you be like, dang, I want to do that. But the first thought that came to your head was, my friends want to do that with me. My friends will want to do this. So you just ignore it. You never thought about that, right? That show you right there. Everything you want to do, you base it around what your friends want to do. And certain stuff you don't bring up because you don't think your friends will be interested in it. You never realize how much influence your friends have on you. Like, let's say you're trying to go out. You like this shirt, but you know your friends don't like that shirt and they're going to joke you or they're going to talk about you put that shirt on. So what you do? You don't wear that shirt because you don't want them to say something about you. People around you is very important because they can either help you grow or they can help you shrink. They can either open your mind or they can close it. Now think about this. Men, women, boy, girl. Let's say you want to talk to somebody, right? It's a cool dude. She a cool girl, you know what I'm saying? He handsome. She beautiful. You know what I'm saying? You like him. You like him. You like him. She like you. Yada, yada, however you want to go. But your friends don't like that person. And since your friends don't like that person, you don't want to give that person a chance because you know your friends going to talk about you. You know your friends going to talk about that person. So you just blow that person out because the people around you don't like that person. So you're willing to put your future and your happiness in everybody's hands around you just because that's how you feel, just because that's the group you choose to surround yourself with. That's not good. Because why sit there and let people have that much influence over your life? If you like that person, or if you like that shirt, or you want to do this, or you want to do that, do it. Don't let people who close-minded stop you. Because it's always got to be an eyeball in the group. Don't try to be them if you're not them. It's not going to work. You got to learn how to be your own person. You got to learn how to step out sometimes. Don't let your friends stop you from experiencing new things and doing new things and going new places just because they don't want to do it. Okay, part 4. Finding new friends. And I know what you're thinking.
Still here with my day one nigga, so you hear me say, no new friends, no new friends, no new friends, no, no, no.
It's not even like that. It's okay to keep your old friends, but it's also okay to have more friends. You don't have to hang out with the same people every day, especially if them people not doing nothing. Let's say you like swimming, but everybody in your group like bowling. So guess what y'all gonna do all the time? All you're gonna do is go bowling. That's it. But you want to go swim. But you don't say nothing because everybody in your group wants to bowl. So you choose to not bring it up. You can't do that. You depriving yourself of happiness just because you want to go hang with these people. Sometimes it's okay to find a group of people who like doing stuff you like to do. Or find a group of people who doing stuff you want to try. It's okay to do that. It's okay to step out. Because you don't realize the other group of people you find might help you grow in life. Think about this. A lot of people don't realize this. You never know how you're going to become successful. And I say off each other. So think about this. Like your friend. Let's say you want to rap, you want to sing, you want to dance, you want to do something. And you just, you know what I'm saying, you working your ass off, but don't nothing ever work. Nothing ever work. But you steady going hard, you steady putting in the work, but nothing ever works. But all of a sudden then, you like, you know what? Man, I'm going to ask my friend, hey man, you want to get in this video with me? You want to do this with me? You want to do this? All of a sudden your friend do it. All of a sudden your friend take off. Your friend take off. Since when your friend take off, then they bring you. Now y'all both up here. But if your friend never did it, you would never took off. You got to have friends that's motivated. You got to have friends that want to move. You got to have friends that want to do something. Because you never know. The person in your group who doesn't do anything might be the person to take the whole group from here to here. You never know. it's like a chain. It's like a chain. You know what I'm saying? You know how chain work. Pull something up, pull something down. Think about this. Your favorite rapper, singer, musician, athlete, or whatever. Let's say Gucci Mane, right? If Gucci Mane never rapped, or Gucci Mane never thought about doing music, then everybody y'all like, who y'all listen to, like Pooh Shiesty, the new 1017, would not exist. Because one man wasn't motivated to do something. One man wasn't motivated. And if you want to be honest, Gucci Mane said he wasn't even rapping at one point in time. He was writing for his nephew. Then he decided to rap. Somebody told him, you should rap. So think about that. Him helping another friend, his nephew out, he was in a position where somebody told him he should rap. Now look at him now. Now him being at the top, now he bringing people under him. Think about that being one of your friends. One of your friends don't want to do something. You be like, hey man, you know what? You should try that. Now your friend's successful. And they bring you up with them because you motivated them. So you never know what the right friend or the right friends can take you. And point number 5, it ain't really much to elaborate on. It's just straight to the point. It's okay to have friends. Now I know niggas out here be trying to act tough, like shit, boy. I've been moving solo my whole life, bro. I don't need nobody. People ain't gonna do nothing but let you down. This, that, bro. It's life. I don't care who you like, who you talk to, who you don't. You gonna get let down whether it's by somebody else or yourself. We not gonna always accomplish something. Think about this. You have to live until you die. I'm gonna just say this again. You have to live until you die. Let's say you just happen to live till you like 200. So for 200 years on this earth, you just not gonna talk to nobody. You just gonna stay in the house. You just gonna move around. You just gonna this. That's gonna be a miserable life, my guy. That's gonna be terrible. So, bro, it's okay. It's okay not to be friends with everybody. Everybody can't be a friend. Some people associates. Some people you just hang by. Some people co-workers, and not co-workers as in people you talk to and you work with. I mean co-workers in the term is like, when I see that person, it is what it is. Outside of where I see that person, I never talk to that person again. I got some co-workers I would talk to outside of work. I got some co-workers I see on the street, I'm going to treat like strangers. Like I never seen a nigga in my life. But that's the thing. It's okay to have friends.
It's for friends who do stuff together.
It's okay to have people around you. It's okay to have fun. People be trying to act so tough.
You need to have muscles. You need to have muscles on your muscles. You need to have muscles on your eyeballs.
Dudes and females be trying to act so, man, I'ma move solo by myself. Bro, I don't need nobody. Ain't nobody ever gave me nothing. This, and that, this, and that, this. Like, bro, all that's cool, bro, but all that tough guy, tough girl shit, bro, who is that for? Like, who is that for, bro? Let's be real.
Bitch, run me my sack before I come.